I heard you! Hey, hello?
Cooper, right?
What?
The Cooper and Anthony Show.
Why?
So over the weekend, Travis Kelce followed Taylor Swift to Argentina.
Yeah, Buenos Aires, yeah.
Whatever. One of those countries
That's
over
Argentina. You're right. No, you're
it is
right.
Argentina. Oh, see, I got that right. So the Chiefs didn't have to play this week. So they had a bye week. So he can do whatever he wants, I guess. So he got on a plane and flew, I don't know how many hours, over to watch one of her shows.
Mm-hmm.
And so she changed a lyric in one of her songs for him. She says, Karma is the guy on the Chiefs.
Oh.
So the minute she sang that, then everybody screamed and happy. So he went to the show with her father. So he's standing next to her father while this is going on. And I just feel bad for both of them.
Why?
Because now she's playing this big show in a different country and he's got to go. He's playing a football game somewhere and then she's got to go.
Right. I see what you're saying. Like, it's not like once a year you got to go to the Christmas party, the office Christmas party with your spouse. Mm-hmm. This is like, he's a football player. She's a famous pop star. They have to go to each other's concerts and games. That's a lot. And she goes to as many games as she possibly can when she's not on tour. And obviously, I'd love, here's the thing. She's probably like, are you coming to Buenos Aires? You have the week off. I'm exhausted. I've been playing. I went to all of your games this year. Mm-hmm. I'm on tour and I came to all of your games. What do you mean you're not coming to Buenos Aires? All right.
Yeah,
I'll go.
It's like when you dragged me to the MTV Video Music Awards.
Yes.
It's just
right.
The worst time in my life to sit there and watch the MTV Video Music Awards. I don't know anybody on stage. He's sitting there going, these girls won't stop screaming. I hate every one of these songs. I don't like any of these songs, but I have to stay for the whole, which her concert is probably 7 hours long.
It's it is. It's a very long concert. It's like over 3 hours because she does, she tries to change it every night and she throws in like Easter eggs for people. So they're like, oh my God, she's a new album coming out. She always throws in like a little something with her nail polish or something very interesting, whatever, for fans. So it's a lot. I mean, there have been studies that people just sort of zone out and they don't remember most of the concert because it's so long. There's so much that goes on. It's a lot of stimuli. It's more than most fans can take in. So yeah, it's like a 3-hour concert. And of course, there's all this video of her like, concert's over, she goes off stage and she runs and she kisses him and throws her arms and legs around him and everyone's like, oh my God. They're still in that phase where they're like falling in love and everything's great and isn't she great? Isn't he great? And oh my God. And they will do anything for each other and not think twice about it. They're not in the, I have to go to another game. They're not there yet.
If I hear Love Story one more time, I'm going to kill myself. Last week, I had a 400-pound guy laying on top of me that almost crushed my head, and now I'm sitting here listening to this.
See, I think the opposite. I think she's like, oh, I have to go pretend to like sports ball. Like, oh, there's a guy throwing a ball at somebody else, and somebody else is running. Yawn. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't care. Where's my boyfriend? Do you know what I mean? I think she's the one that's really putting up with it. Because if you remember, he had a reality show where he was trying to find a girlfriend. So he has been looking for fame for a really long time. And I get that he's like a very famous player and one of the best in the league and all that kind of stuff. I get that. But he really wants to be uber famous. He doesn't just want to be like a great player. He wants to be, a name. Well, no, what he is right now. And he has said in the past, before he met Taylor Swift, he really wants a woman that has her own career, that has her own thing going on.
He found it.
So he's been chasing this a long time and he found it.
And I think back to my wife had to sit through one of my shows for 2 hours when I played in a band. You think that was fun for her?
Yeah, I think about when I first started banging my boyfriend, all the things that I had to sit through. Well, at the time I was excited. I was excited to be with him. Now I'm like, it's okay. You go on your own. I'll be home. Don't worry. They'll get there. There'll be a point where he'll be like, I really want to come to Paris, but darn, my mom's in town. Mom, come to town, quick.
Can you imagine the amount of Argentina girls screaming nonstop for 3 hours? Oh, poor guy.
No, it's worse than that. They sing along. They can't sing.
While they're
She can,
screaming.
and they all sing along.
They scream and sing, and he's just like, oh. And then he's standing next to her father. So he's got to be happy and smile.
You got to be happy and you got to be on your best behavior. Think of it like this. Think about like you start banging like a really hot chick, but she has a 3-year-old. So you got to always like go to Chuck E. Cheese and you got to act like you like the ball pit and you got to take the kid to the circus and play with clowns.
Chuck E. Cheese
you pretend that you love all that stuff.
It doesn't scream in my ear for 3 hours. Nonstop.